Welcome to Tea and Token Thursdays, where four toys gather together on Thursdays at 4 o'clock to talk about the world of j.r.r. Tolkien and beyond. Enjoy.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the show. You know who I am, and I hate all of you. Meow. Whoa, Susie, there's no need for all that. Of course there is a need for all that, because it's time for us to, I hate to say it, but we are less than 3 weeks away from Avengers Endgame. Yay! But we'll have to talk about that later, because guess what? What? In 2 weeks, we're going back to Westeros for Game of Thrones. Humphrey! What? Not now, Humphrey. Sorry, I just can't help it. I know. We spent a whole year without Game of Thrones. Never again! Yeah, but the sad news is, once that season of Game of Thrones goes off, there'll be nothing left. Why do they do this to us? Yeah. Well, where did we last leave off? Well, the wall came down. But before that, we had the epic book hook up. You know, we predicted that Jon Snow and Daenerys Targaryen would hook up on a boat. Well, they didn't disappoint. They hooked up. And the funny thing was, we actually saw it coming from a mile away. Yes. That's why today's episode is called Returning to Westeros. Hooray! But before we return to Westeros, let's sing a song and make a joke. So, Humphrey. Yes? What's today? Thursday! And what did we do on Thursdays? Hit Thanos with Stormbreaker! But do we have Stormbreaker? Nope, but we got this. We are the toys, and we're coming to get you, Thanos. So you better watch out, because the toy Avengers are coming for you. We will slap you, and we'll scratch your eyes out, and we won't stop until you choke to death, 'cause we are the Toy Avengers. Very nice. Thanks. So, everybody, there's still a lot of collective gasp as they all say, as everybody still say, oh right, Sherry's dead. Or Sherry would be saying, bold of you to assume that I am dead. Of course, she probably would be with Peter Parker, and they would be reciting memes. Yeah? And guess what? They would have to do memes. Memes. So, anyway. Of course, there's still Loki. And Loki will be saying, how bold of you to assume that I'm dead. Loki's getting his own show on Disney Plus. So they can't get rid of him. And not like that. Scarlet Witch and Vision are getting their own show on Disney Plus. As will also be Bucky and Falcon. So you can't kill off those guys. Plus, we got Spider-Man Far From Home. So there's no way they're going to kill off Spider-Man. Yeah, and Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is back on, so you can't get rid of any of them. Not even Gamora? Oh, wait a minute. Come on, Gamora will be back. Please, we're not buying the part about Thanos crying because he had to give up his favorite kid for 1 second. Ugh. And plus, there will be Doctor Strange 2 and Black Panther 2. So we can't get rid of those guys. Yeah. And plus, how bold of everybody to assume that Iron Man and Captain America will die.
Because they won't. Come on. We still gonna need Iron Man and Captain America.
Yeah, we still need them.
And plus, there's still...
Well, there are plenty of X-Men who will be put in the next movie.
In the next series of movies.
Yeah.
And we'll let Leroy and Elena deal with it.
Right after they finish, we gotta build a set for them first.
I know. It should be like a talk show house where they get to sit down and talk about stuff.
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty bold to assume that, you know...
How bold of everyone to assume that it's going to be over after Endgame.
It's not. Okay, so...
There was WonderCon, but we didn't go.
Because we're toys! Ah! I wanted us to go and see our adoring fans.
Susie, we're doing podcasting.
I know, but everybody needs to see what we look like.
Wait a minute. I could design a few products to advertise us.
Yeah.
Like shirts and tea coasters
And magnets.
and journal covers. Come on, we are Tea and Token, and we're going to be a brand.
A brand of toys that talks token. I am so sick and tired of that tart face.
Well, the good news is she hasn't been bothering you as much.
Yeah, but don't get your hopes up. She'll be back. She's always coming back. She thinks I'm going to bother you. Bother.
Ooh, wait a minute. We still have to play an April Fool's prank.
Oh, we did already. The one where Jacqueline and I were trying to figure out where did the money go to pay for our new furniture that we bought. And then the Nephilim took it. No, that's funny. Okay. While we're working on April Fool's pranks, let's talk about the real deal. We're going back to Westeros. So, here's the story so far.
In Game of Thrones Season 1,
That's the one where you say so much violence and sex and bad language that will make you sick. Robert Baratheon was king, but he wasn't a good king because he sucked. And then the Lannisters, they also sucked. Everybody sucked except for Ned Stark, who was played by Sean Bean. And he was so honorable.
but his honorability killed him.
Honorability? Kerrie, is that even a word? Please don't make up words on the fly. Okay, so stupid Sean Bean gets his head cut off again. Ah! Yeah.
I keep thinking about Spotsy's joke. N to the E to the D. My name is dead and I lost my head.
I know. I still can't help but remember that fight that broke out of the studio because everybody kept fighting over Lord of the Rings being better than Game of Thrones. Ah!
I know. It was kind of more of a behind the scenes thing.
Before we had two guys dressed up as George R. Martin and j.r.r. Tolkien went and faced off. Had a face off. You wanna know what else makes me happy?
What?
The fact that,
The fact that what?
listen here. George R.R. Martin is an old fat white man who creates characters that we like
And then unceremoniously kills them.
Ah! Why do we have him? Why should someone like him ever exist? Ah! He's like, oh, such a favorite character? Yeah. Yeah.
Well, of course. In Season 2 of Game of Thrones, the War of Five Kings breaks out after Ned dies and And Robert Baratheon dies too, because, hey, face it, he was an ugly jerk.
Yeah, and besides, we all knew Lyanna Stark wasn't about to give that guy the time of day. She likes her men strong, but sensitive, smart, brave.
Yeah. She got what she wanted, but she paid a huge price for it when she died, giving birth to her only begotten son. And then she begs Ned to keep that son safe. His name is Jon Snow. But he wasn't.
No. We found out that it wasn't Jon Snow. It was Aegon Targaryen.
Yeah. Plus, he was probably named after the other Aegon, who died because of stubborn Tywin Lannister.
Of course, at the end of season 4 of Game of Thrones, Tywin was literally caught with his pants down. Tyrion shoots him on while he's sitting on the toilet and ruins everything.
Well, the Lannisters deserve to be ruined. Like in season 3, freaking Red Wedding!
That was what almost made me give up on Game of Thrones. I'm like, oh God, killing people at a wedding. Have you people no clout?
Yeah. It's better to kill people on a battlefield because they're trying to kill you. You don't invite people over to your house for dinner and kill them. That's a crime.
Yeah.
But luckily, at the beginning of season 7, the Freys paid for that when Arya showed up at their place and poisoned them all.
First she killed Walder Frey, and then she poisoned the entire Frey family.
And plus, guess what? We're going to boldly assume that Edward Tully, who had been locked up in jail, was let go and sent home.
Yep, they let him go and sent him home, where he belonged.
Yeah.
But we'll be hearing from him again.
Besides, he's too important to die.
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure that Jaime will not make it.
Jaime has had the world's toughest backstory.
Yeah. He stabbed Aerys in the back, which is a bad thing.
But Aerys was going to blow up the city.
I know, just imagine. Jaime going back to King's Landing and he finds out that the city blew up. And a good part of the population of King's Landing all died because of stupid Cersei. I feel to her for killing everybody off at the end of the 6th season of Game of Thrones.
Oh, yeah? And not only that, Tommen, the last king, similarly kills himself when he jumped out the window.
I know, what a tragedy. That kid could have been a great king. He had potential.
So you were saying?
Yeah, he had it all. He had potential. He had brains. He was not a Joffrey. Then, his mother had to go behind his back and blow up the freaking church. A beautiful Cersei. I hope she dies. An extremely painful death.
Oh, don't worry. She will die. Because, don't forget, George.R.R. Martin wrote that Cersei will die by being strangled.
Oh, ooh. Well, somebody's going to have to do the strangling.
And 9 times out of 10, it'll be Jaime.
Why?
Because that will be the last person she suspects will strangle her.
Tyrion could strangle her.
Yep. Unfortunately, Tyrion will probably have to stand on a stool.
Because he dragged her down with his smarts and beats her with his...
Yeah, he'll probably... But Tyrion wouldn't choke her. But Jaime sure will.
Yeah, but Euron Greyjoy, I hope he dies too. He's stupid.
He's unnecessary.
And he's just another plot device for Theon to deal with. But
I don't see Theon living happily ever after, though. Not after what he went through.
yeah, he will die. But Arya, however,
Will probably go out in a blaze of glory. I mean, there's a whole bunch of characters in Game of Thrones who are going out in a blaze of glory.
because that's just how it is. Some characters need to go out in a blaze of glory to show the world that, yes, I am a Game of Thrones character, and I will go out in a blaze of glory.
And no, Bran will probably never get his castle. Or the bride that he was promised.
Ah! I know. But at least there will be no more White Walkers. The Night King needs to die.
And Westeros, however,
will fall apart.
and then in the spring, it will be renewed.
Yes. But I don't know if Jon and Daenerys are going to make it out alive.
But the baby they made, well,
I mean, he's obviously going to live.
or she,
Yeah. And then, of course,
since they said Game of Thrones was based on the War of the Roses, a Lancaster marries a York and joins their families together. Which is 9 times out of 10, Tyrion and Sansa will remarry, and then they will forever join their houses.
of course, Tyrion needs to drop the Lannister name because, face it, the Lannisters need to go extinct. I mean, even though there are a couple of good ones, it's the bad ones who overshadow them.
Yeah. I mean, we have been avoiding Game of Thrones spoilers like the plague since we're all focused on Marvel. But still, we can't help but pull spoilers.
Yeah, like, what about Gendry? I'm pretty sure 9 times out of 10, Jon and Daenerys will legitimize Gendry and give him his family's home. Little Robert Aaron is still alive because he said, everybody thinks I'm so sickly and I'm going to die. How about you to assume that I'm going to die? And then he waves his middle fingers at death and says, Jon, take me now, you stupid Grim Reaper thingy!
Yep. And a lot of good men, women, and women, yeah. So a lot of good people will die.
Yeah, but Lyanna Mormont will not die, because if ever an evil White Walker looks at her, she's gonna give him the stare down. And he'll probably be like, stop it with that little girl! She's gonna stare us to death!
Yeah. And of course, Jorah ain't gonna make it either. Come on, the dude wanted to bang Daenerys. Of course, it was what Viserys Targaryen said to him in the first season of the show. Dude, it ain't never gonna happen. And then Jorah's like, why not? And then Viserys says, you waited too long to make your move. So now you're in the friend zone. And all the Dothraki mocked him. Jorah in the friend zone. I was like, I don't even know what that is. And he said, Viserys says, dude, I ain't going to be king of Westeros, but you will be king of the friend zone. Ooh.
Oh, can I get you some ice for that bird?
Ooh, Targaryen bird.
Unless, though,
Well, only a few characters will survive. We're not too sure about Jon and Dany,
but we know their baby will live.
and then Tyrion and Sansa will live.
Arya will probably live too. And Gendry will live. And Pod will probably be sticking around, as will Brienne. And,
Well,
Lyanna Mormont will probably be around. Alright?
well, now that that's done, let's go back and talk something else. What? Shazam, which is coming out tomorrow in theaters.
Oh, is this part of the DC universe?
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure the Justice League would be so embarrassed to have him in the ranks.
Yeah, but don't forget, he's a little kid.
He's a kid.
Yeah. So somebody needs to reach out, take him under his wing or her wing, and teach him how to properly be a superhero.
Yeah, like how in Spider-Man Homecoming, Iron Man had to set Peter Parker down and teach him how to be a hero.
And don't forget Spider-Man to the Spider-Verse, where Peter B. Parker teaches Miles how to Spider-Man.
Of course. And I'm pretty sure we'll be hearing from Miles Morales in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Oh wait, we probably heard from him already. We just need to see him now.
And Spider-Man homies.
That's right. Spider-Man homies. Where Miles gets bit by a radioactive spider and he needs help. So guess who he turns to for help? Peter Parker, who teaches Miles how to Spider-Man.
Yep. Come on. Let's see Miles learn to Spider-Man.
Yep. And then he will introduce Miles to Shuri. And Shuri will teach him about memes.
That's what we need to do. Memes.
Well, you already have a meme of your own. Your meme is called Today is Thursday. Who wants to hit Thanos with Stormbreaker?
Yeah, but then we had Today is Thursday.
Yeah. Well, the first time I did it was Today's Thursday. Who wants to get hammered?
Yeah, but Thor doesn't have a hammer anymore because his evil sister broke it. Abuse to her.
Ugh, and abuse to Kate Blanchett for playing her.
Ah! It's like Galadriel got that stupid ring. And she's like, yeah, I broke your toy. Ah! She broke his favorite toy. And now she's paid for it. Yeah.
But don't worry. The Avengers Endgame movie is going to be great.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
And we can just about hear the sound of Stormbreaker hitting Thanos.
Captain Marvel's going to punch him in the face.
Right, let's do that again. Do. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. We can almost hear the sound of Captain Marvel punching Thanos in the face. Ow.
Oh, yeah. One punch from her and it'll end it all. Well, hopefully towards the end of the movie. So, with one punch in the face and a snap of a finger, everything goes back to normal. Hooray! Our newer superheroes get their movies. Hooray! Our other heroes can safely retire now. Hooray!
And Loki will continue to be Loki because, come on, let's face it. Loki ain't dead. Loki can never die.
Now, it doesn't matter what form he takes. A man, a woman, a snake, a horse, being in children's books, being in adult books, it don't matter. No matter what form Loki takes, he's gonna be Loki. He's gonna do what he wants.
And no one can ever stop him.
Yeah, and if Tom Hiddleston ends up playing Sauron in the Tolkien cinematic universe, we're gonna be pretty surprised.
Yeah. Bold of you to assume that he wouldn't be playing Sauron in the Tolkien cinematic universe.
Yeah. And then, of course,
I wrote down in in the last week's Torn Tuesdays that it's time to just, I said, you know what? Let's do a Token Cinematic Universe.
Yes! A Token Cinematic Universe. That is just what we need.
Okay. And that's where we're going to leave off. So, thank you all for tuning in to this broadcast.
If you like it, please put out a like
And add a comment talking about what you want to see happen in Game of Thrones.
and then make sure to hit that subscribe button.
And hit that notification bell. Ding dong, so you'll know when we publish another video.
Yep.
And remember this, everybody. If you watch the video and you don't do any of the following,
Like, comment, subscribe, and share. We will come after you.
you mean?
And that means I'll beauty you.
Okay, everybody. We'll see you next week for Tea and Token Thursdays. Goodbye.
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 Meow.
Meow.